Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha. David. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and...
Oh, they could be caught out! Decent hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ajax have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mosquera. Great ball, and he's in here. He gets big. It's fallen kindly here. There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Drives it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Goes down, but nothing given.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Koundé proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, power or guile? What's it going to be? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Rodri. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kvaratskhelia.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. So what can they make of this? Pedri. Half an hour played now. Pedri. Played back in. Mbappe. And Rafinha. And here's Yamal. Rafinha. David. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedri. Rodri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that has left him in a heap. And it's lofted through here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And Kvaratskhelia... Great hit! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rafinha. Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia
has been indicated.
Referee's given a throw. Konate. Pedri. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe chasing after it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Yamal. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Rafinha. He has found the way through. No way through, so back it comes.
Rafinha really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Schlotterbeck. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Keeper's ball. Koundé. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vicario deals with it effortlessly.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Kimmich. Yamal.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Rafinha. Number 11,
Rodri.
Jonathan David.
It's Pedri.
Number 15, Mbappe. Number 21, Yamal.
Van Dijk.
Coming on the field, number 8, Eze.
Yamal going
Number
full
23,
tilt down the right-hand side.
Vinicius Junior. Number 18, Robert Lewandowski.
Van Dijk.
Number 9, Mohamed Salah. Substitution.
Kimmich. And it's Salah. Oh, and he's through the middle. Mohamed Salah.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. No way through. Rodrigo. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball. Mosquera gets it clear. It's Pedri. Yamal. Can he get onto this? That's an errant pass. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal on a strong run down the right. Pedri. That's a lovely, neat pass.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aims beyond the defence. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's just beyond his reach.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Eze, David. He is through here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mbappe clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been cut out, well played.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great ball if he can get there. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, great ball! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rafinha! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Pedri. He's had a hit! Goal! Ajax! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's fizzed it forward. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's on Kvaratskhelia! Has a go! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Fekir very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. Koundé. Fekir. Very nicely done. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Lobbed in behind. Chance for the header! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and back.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Foden, and here's a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. De Jong! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Frenkie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Vinicius Junior. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nicely aimed pass. Just eases him off the ball. And he's there to belt it away. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Jong. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's quick to snatch it back. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Half an hour played now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's come loose. Passing nice and neat. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rafinha. Rafinha. Mbappe. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. De Jong, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in space and looking for options. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Foden. Oh, he's been caught napping. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Foden. Played back in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's going to go a long way. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Just a quick
but
announcement.
at half-time, it is 1-0.
CCTV is now in
So your views
operation
on the first
for your
half?
safety.
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. And that is out of play. Rafinha. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That looks a good ball through. He's free, there's the shot! He's scored! Ajax are level!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played out towards the right wing. Kvaratskhelia. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And they can counter here. Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
The attendance for this match was
Foden.
70,000.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri. Kvaratskhelia. Rafinha. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played into space out wide. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 23, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field, number 21, Yamal. Number 18,
Yamal attempts a clearance.
Number 11,
Ajax have the
Jonathan
chance to go the
David.
other way.
Substitution in progress.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, and he's through the middle. Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lewandowski did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Back into the middle. And he was quick to react. Yamal. That's a throw. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal. Haaland. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Ajax showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Lewandowski. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Rafinha has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Rafinha running with the ball. Oh, smashing header! And that's a real chance missed. They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been cleared. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's surging through. Shot could be on. Decent hit! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Substitution on the field. Number
Not
10,
much doubt about who's going to take this
Rafinha.
one. And
Number
this is the
6,
perfect opportunity to
Frenkie
create
de
a
Jong.
cushion between them.
Coming on the field, number 8, Eze. Number
Great
7,
reaction.
Pedri. Substitutions taking
I think
place.
it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodrigo. Oh, played right into his path. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rudiger getting this one clear.
There will be 3
Driven
minutes
forward.
added time.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. We are into stoppage time. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. There will be a throw-in. And he's intervened well there. Lewandowski. Yamal. Lewandowski. And that interception was... And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rafinha goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, well played, well played. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose.
There's the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's hoisted clear. Ajax are looking to go for... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Rafinha. Now it's Pedri. Good read, needed to be. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's had it nicked away. De Jong. De Jong is fouled. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hernandez can get it clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. Rodri. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Jong will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Tries a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Kimmich. And now a sudden chance to counter. Done delicately.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's had a shot! And claimed it back swift. Yamal! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pedri. Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hernandez gets across to intercept that. He's found a way past. Driving forward. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kvaratskhelia just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Van Dijk. Yamal. Pedri. That is good strength.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish. De Jong. Now Foden.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vinicius Junior. And we hit half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. De Jong. Foden. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is really good tenacity. So their fourth quarter of the game. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Oh, no, this does not look good. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Foden. Showing good feet. And smartly reclaimed.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing.
Tries a shot! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 23,
both sides then taking this chance
Vinicius
to turn to their
Junior.
benches. Oh, what a
Coming on the
mistake!
field, number 7,
Hernandez
Pedri. Number
chooses to
9,
go cross-field.
Mohamed Salah.
Yamal.
Substitution in progress.
De Jong. Yamal. This is De Jong. He's in space and looking for options. He's got full. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, this...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Yamal, foot in. Always onto this.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he's certainly onside here. And a shot! He's got a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. Son Heung-min. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rodrigo has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And that could set him on his way. De Jong.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Opts to... shapes to shoot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's cut it out. Hoisted in. Mosquera makes the interception. Rodrigo. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's the throw. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
McAllister. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich. Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister. DiMarco powering forward here. Look at the space here. Alvarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And it's Messi. Lewandowski. Schlotterbeck. This is De Jong. De Jong. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Strong running down that left flank. Lewandowski. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi. Oh, that was vital. Vinicius Junior. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Bellingham. Mbappe. De Jong. He's played him through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
This certainly looks appetising. He's having a go. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kimmich gathers from the goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Now DiMarco. Nuno Mendes. And there's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Yamal.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
De Jong. Vinicius Junior. So nearly the perfect ball. Vietnam have it back and can go again. Rodri. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No way through there. Out towards the flank. McAllister. There's the ball in. Bailo catches it safely. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's delightful.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
He's given it Alvarez! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. Decent progress down the left. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bellingham. De Jong. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice physical challenge. Alvarez with a definite foul there. Interesting ball. Oh, super find. He's onside. Hits one! And yes, it's there!
themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's got the beating of his man. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, sweet feet. And that has been cleared. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! Tries to get it clear. And again! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 21, Yamal. Number 22, Bellingham.
And Dijk
Number
kept
6,
aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eze, passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Number 10.
Now it's Osimhen. Swept. Real chance! He has done it! And again they hit the front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Terrific header! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Showing great feet there. Goalkeeper's ball. Desperate defending required here. Big header! Oh, quality save! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. Mohamed Salah can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's gone looking for safety. Bastoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Osimhen. Has a go! And he's following up! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but
And that's that. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gives it back. Bellingham. Great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pullet. Pullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Pirlo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Look at the space here. Now the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Thuram can get it clear. And here's Platini. Pirlo. So what can they make of this? Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's well seen too. Bellingham. Deftly done. Pirlo. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. Gets into some space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
So, another set play. Shot could... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Araujo calmly anticipates. Rummenigge.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can get that clear. And he was quick to react. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's headed upfield. Now he's off and running. Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Hoeneß has found the net here, of course. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe chasing after it. Mbappe! Well timed, excellent interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Hello everybody,
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Anniversary for one of our fan
How would you
club
review the
members.
first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties
Substitutions
in the
taking
second
place.
half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So, once again, we're underway. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk powering forward here. Hoeneß. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Very nicely done, Bellingham. Platini in acres of space out wide. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Vieira, great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Hits one! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Some really good ball movement. Nice interception, well timed. Ernest. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just...
And Hullet! He's scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Fanes. Number 21, Messi. Number 15, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So time for
Number
change,
24,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field.
Paris Saint-Germain
Number
take a
7,
2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Number 5,
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Number 23,
Eto'o,
Seydou.
not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Bale. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted. De Jong. And here's the chance to counter.
Araujo. Bale purring through the gears. Van Basten. He's played him through. Eto'o. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Eto'o under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Steaming on goalwards. Decent hit!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vieira. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 5
Just seeing the
minutes
board
added
now,
time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Roberto Baggio. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Quality ball. Van Basten might just make this. And it's Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, that's a waste. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Vieira. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nesta gets a foot in here. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have...
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cruyff. That has been knocked clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cruyff. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Seedorf. And here's Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's running through. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, easy pickings there. Quality ball. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's burst through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Platini. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Succumbs to the pressure. Platini. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge. Hits one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vieira. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Araujo cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Decent hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rummenigge. Big chance! Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And here's Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Picked out brilliantly. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Rummenigge. Deftly done. Oh, that's a key interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is...
And we're off again.
Number 9, Bellingham.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's got the beating of his man. Thuram clears it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Platini. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Oh, and he's through the middle.
And the shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was...
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. And here's Messi. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. He's through here.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Bale. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Seedorf.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Just about up to the hour now.
Great hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal.
Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Pull it. Bale.
Rummenigge! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gets a good foot in there.
It's a great ball. He's had a hit!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Bale. That has been cut short. Gullit.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rummenigge under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Seedorf. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Platini. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23,
And the ball's done its job. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Number 22,
Yeah, that's gone loose.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That is a great pick out. And his big chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And a shot! And he's in on goal. Luis Suarez. Bellingham. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Baggio.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. De Jong. Roberto Baggio. There's the hit! Keeper's not concerned by that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Just a quick request today for everybody to
Any
please
reflections on
kindly
what you've seen,
remove
Jim?
any cars
Well, Peter,
parked on the
I
road
really
outside
couldn't
the
see
stadium.
what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. A lot of... Mbappe! And again! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he put it away? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Alvarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Bellingham, and the finish! Works it forward, and he skips past his man. Great, he's had a shot! No mistake! And again they hit the front.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. Dimarco. Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. Big chance, corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich plays it short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, what can they come up with here? So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi. That's tidy. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal, foot in. He's got space in the area. DiMarco, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. DiMarco is wide and looking to get onto this.
There will be 3 minutes.
Good read, needed to be. De Jong. Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi in with the challenge. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. Well, they've got it again. And the shot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And the pass is intercepted. He's got to be in here! Osimhen! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Vietnam just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And reclaimed it in a trice. David. There they go, hunting in packs. Mbappe running with the ball. And here's decent hit! Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Nuno Mendes. Big header! That's another chance! Sticks it away! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. He's in it! He's had a hit! They've done it! Right back in the game! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he lines up a cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Schlotterbeck. And he's surging through. He's in a good position. Has a goal! It's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's fabulous. Mohamed Salah. That's good play. Pedri. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nuno Mendes. Osimhen. Yamal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Gets a good foot in there. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Pedri driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Nuno Mendes. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Vietnam take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Floated through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kimmich with the foul. Pedri. McAllister does well to get it back.
Added minutes has been
I
indicated.
thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mosquera gets a foot in here. Four extra minutes added on. Pedri. Eze. And here's Eze. Eze's cross. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all...